Oh, shucks. We're in Edgeworth's room. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your officer, really. Thanks. Office, really. Look, look. There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like that. Whosever office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright? You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Called it. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No. Did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. Oh, shoot. What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can't scream. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less? No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's, nice to meet you again. Now, that doesn't sound forced at all. Ah, I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. What? Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor in the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I am the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep as in my toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on. Can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Oh. Who's this guy? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright, huh? Are you sure you want to be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, right. He'll take it for sure, won't he? Huh? Why should... Okay... Maybe we should take a look at that trophy. It has a big K on it. Mumbles of prosecutors, huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It was a great honor. They sent that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So, that K, that's... K stands for King. You got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King. Of course, Prosecutors. Please, stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? I know it is. Wow, this jacket is ever so laced than the usual one. Must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky trial jacket, right? I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind it, why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. My! What an amazing bouquet! Right? Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before somewhere. And besides that, a giant steel samurai! Wow, I want one! Huh? There's something written on the boot of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Fudge the crazy lady. I don't think so. Well, let's talk to him about it. So basically, you were saying you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost the day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Why does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police, we sort of file all evidence for all sort of cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wrapping your fingers of cold cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police station. There was an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking ticket stub. Seven? This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place at 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight. I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. So, don't bring me anything unrelated. Yes, sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of any particular things. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Right. Yes, sir. Ah, you caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may now leave. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. All right. February 22nd. Police Department entrance. Phew. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They were trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh no, he noticed me. He sure is running here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a busy, very busy man, pal. The case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to her crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically! Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using the word like faked. Huh? It's a very sensitive issue with us these days. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time? What do you mean, what I do this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. The truth is, I've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief detective. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? And so I thought I'd spend my days getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Huh. I guess we might as well ask about this. I was wondering that. What? The dancing blue badger? It is my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. Wait, maybe he knows the detective. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it to the police. It's people like you that get me into such trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him at Criminal Affairs? Whoa, I remember now! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like me. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Oh shit! Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. Why do I always get this stuff on me? I love Pepsi Nitro, but dear God. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Hey, that's it! That's the King of the Prosecutors Award Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I wonder, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I'm proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Maybe because of the rumors. See, now I'm curious about the naysayers bit. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. What would drive Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? we have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. What about the knife? Wait a minute, did it just switch? There's still blood on it. It's supposed to be the victim's blood, right? Or that, or Edgeworth cut himself. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had usually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. Well, what? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who prosecutes the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about it. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I know, it just feels like Edgeworth can't win no matter what. We met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jack Marshall, just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Detective Gumshoe, letter of introduction. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Ugh. Stretch. Hold on. I'm gonna check Twitter real quick, or the Nationals. I want to make sure that the game's still on today. Yep, still on. And I think this is a good place to end. Alright, guys. Probably see you tomorrow. Rest easy. Stay cheesy. Let's see if we can find anybody to raid before I go. Let's see, who we feeling? Nobody's really being felt out. Alrighty. Alright. Which game? Who's playing? The Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. But I'll see you around there, Ben. See you around, Alex, if you're still there. Everybody lurking in Lurksville.
I am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. I am better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
I'll see y'all later. Peace.